Do you procrastinate?
I procrastinate all the time. I'm procrastinating right now.
What kinds of things do you procrastinate on? Like, what sets off like a procrastination
Going
period?
to work, I'd say, like on a given day.
Has procrastination ever become like a huge problem for either of you? Like,
Yeah. I think I'm actually in a current situation about that.
a lot of people wish they could stop procrastinating. The problem is you're going to need to give your brain a break eventually. So for the truly type A people out there, is there really a way to procrastinate productively? What types of work tasks like make you want to start procrastinating?
Anything where it's kind of like up to me to do it, or like no one's like holding me accountable. It's like I could be doing this, or I could like go for a walk, or like get another lunch, or go tan.
Did you say go tan?
Yeah, I tan a lot on work days in the summer.
In his book, The Power of Habit, the journalist and author Charles Duhigg talks about procrastination not as a moral failing, but as a habit that's made up of a cue, a routine, and a reward. The cue is, say, an overflowing inbox. The routine can be something like checking Facebook, and the reward is supposed to be a refreshing cognitive break. So after you procrastinated for 5 or 10 minutes, do you feel like refreshed? Like, are you ready to jump back in?
It usually doesn't feel like the break I think I'm taking when I choose to procrastinate. It usually sort of involves me returning to what I'm supposed to be doing, but in a bit more haphazard way, a little more thrown off, not as focused.
Yeah.
And concerned with the fact that I've lost however much time I just spent procrastinating.
Watch TV, go for a ride, take a walk, Pokemon Go, PlayStation 3.
I'm about to go over to the fish store and buy some fish. I'm just coming from a happy hour with my friends. I'm supposed to be writing a chapter in a book, and I'm not doing it, and it's due on Monday, and there's quite a bit of work to be done.
Why do you think you're avoiding it?
It just feels kind of good, to do other things and pretend like it's not looming over your head.
You love procrastinating. I think that's
Yes.
the problem.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just turns out to be kind of a waste of time and not very refreshing. So, is there a better routine? There's something called Simplified Habit Reversal. It's usually used to treat people who have tics, like picking their skin or pulling out their hair. It applies here too, though, because something like Facebook can be almost reflexive. People don't think about it before they do it. If the therapy is successful, the person becomes aware when the tic is happening, and they can eventually replace it with something else. Like, do you think about it first, or do you just automatically start typing like Facebook into a browser?
I would say it's more automatic. It's definitely reflexive especially if I get to a stopping point, like I finish a paragraph and I feel like I've really done something.
I have caught myself doing the set of keystrokes that it takes to open up a new tab and open up Reddit. As soon as I see something that I need to do, I say, okay, but open new tab and go to Reddit.
Right. It's like the first step
Yeah,
to getting
it
something done
happens.
is opening Reddit. One way to procrastinate better is by setting an implementation intention. First, you make a list of all the things you have to do anyway, but that also kind of serve as a break for you. Ahead of time, make a decision that you're going to use one of the things from your list. Then, when your cue hits, you just swap Facebook for whatever's on your list. No decision necessary.
I'll still be doing something, I'll move something forward, but it won't maybe be the thing that I'm semi-avoiding.
Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, like cleaning a space or like cleaning my house, that's like a stress relief for me. And so sometimes that helps me like clear the cobwebs or whatever to be able to focus more on whatever task I've been procrastinating about.
Wow, you guys are amazing. Like, I just look at Facebook. I don't know. If you do this enough, you might even become what the Stanford philosopher John Perry calls a structured procrastinator. That's someone who puts a lot of unimportant tasks at the top of their to-do list, like rotating your tires, and then procrastinates by doing their actual work instead. At that point, though, it's fair to ask, are you really procrastinating better or just not doing it at all?
I'm ready to be done with this young professional. I'm ready to I have a yacht phase.
You're ready to retire.
Yeah, I'm ready to retire.